gonna go ahead and hit record. So we got this for Jaleesa, and she's been having some trouble with her mom lately, like her mom's health. I think she maybe had to take her to the ER or something like that. I'm not really sure, but hopefully they're all okay. But we're recording this so she can catch up and see what we're doing. Okay, cool. So yesterday I sent you a quick little message so that you could download this Zoom app that we're on and the It Works Connect app. Were you able to, obviously you downloaded the Zoom because here we are, but were you able to download the It Works Connect app?
It Works Connect app. Is that the one with the little green?
Yes.
Okay, I already have that downloaded from when Jaleesa
Okay,
had set up.
awesome, perfect. Okay, so what I like, first and foremost, what I wanted to ask you is how much money do you want to make with your business?
I mean, an extra $500 would be cool.
Okay, awesome. Awesome. So tell me, what would that $500 do for you?
I mean, it helped me keep afloat as far as the extra bills that I normally leave laying around until I get to, instead of living paycheck to paycheck, that extra $500 will actually help me be caught up with everything as far as
Awesome.
extra on the con editing, the other necessities and stuff that we need in the house.
Okay, and if you don't mind me asking, what is it that you do?
Oh, I do security. Basically, I work in a condominium building through a security company.
Okay.
And I work 5 days out of the week.
5 days out of the week. Okay. And is your schedule usually like night shift or day shift, or how does that work?
I'm midday shift, so my schedule always will be 4 to 12, unless someone goes on vacation.
4 p.m. to 12 p.m. 12 a.m. midnight. Gotcha. Because I'm on California, so I'm on the West Coast, so we have a time difference.
Right.
So I just want to make sure I'm available to you when you're, when you're off work or whatever. Okay. So I'm guessing that you're going to want to work your business before you go on your work shift. That would probably be easiest for you.
It'll be easier for me.
Okay, awesome. And so tell me like what your morning, afternoon looks like usually. Do you have kids? Are you married?
No, I'm married, no kids. Not for me per se. I don't have any kids. Yes. But I'm married. My morning shift, my morning hours are pretty flexible if I try not to oversleep. But besides that, it's pretty good. I can do like how I see if I go on my Facebook, I see Jaleesa should be saying, "Oh, I'm making my morning shake, guys," and things of that. I can do things of that nature.
She's so good at that. Yeah, she's so good at that. I love how she does her.
Watch her be like, "How she just do everything?" And like, ooh, I'm excited.
I love how easy she makes everything. She's really descriptive about like how she uses the product. She's really good at her stories. She's really good at her lives. So yeah, our goal is to help you, get to that level so that you're having people come into your business too on a regular basis. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add you to our training group. There's just 3 videos on there. They're not very long, but basically it's like the step-by-step of helping you get to that goal of $500 monthly. I'm guessing you want to do that as soon as possible, right?
Yeah.
It's going to help you. Right. Okay. So this month with your business, would you say that you have the time to commit to make that $500 this month? Or are you wanting to make like $200 this month? Like, tell me where you're at with that so I know what pace to work with you at.
I mean, even if I can make half of the goal of making $500, it's all basically me having to basically be up and ready to go.
Okay, so how much time would you say, and there's no right or wrong answer, by the way, because I started with a full-time job too. How much time would you say you can commit before you go to work on your business?
I can put at least like how can I say this? If I get up like 9 o'clock, from 9 to 12, I can basically be 9 to 1, I can be active with the business. And then I still have time to get myself ready and then walk to work. Because I live in a close vicinity of where my job is, so it won't be like I'm on a rush or a scramble.
Okay, so you can say I can commit, like I'm going to wake up earlier and I can commit 3 hours to my business a day.
Yes, like
If you
three
can,
to 4 hours.
okay, I'm going to tell you right now, if you can consistently dedicate 3 to 4 hours to your business every single day, you can make that $500 this month.
Okay.
If you're working at that pace, for sure, like you could totally do it. As long as we're doing the right things, you can definitely do it. So I just want you to have an open mind. Some of the things I'm going to ask you to do, it's going to be a little bit outside of your comfort zone, but I promise you that the reason I'm asking you to do it is to get to that goal quickly. Okay, so nothing scary, I promise. But sometimes people hesitate a little bit. We can't hesitate when we want to get to a goal. We got to just go to action.
Go on it.
Yeah, and I'm happy that you're willing to commit that much time, because you'll see as time goes on and you get better at these things, it's going to take you less time.
Right.
So like where you're going to be able to do this work that takes you 3 to 4 hours now in like an hour or two a day. And that's it, you'll be done. And you'll still be like, your paycheck will still be growing. And then, eventually, I'm going to guess that this isn't like your lifetime career goal that you have going on, that you probably are going to want to make more than 500 eventually.
Of course, yeah.
Like you're looking to replace your income, it sounded like when we were talking about business. Okay. Mm-hmm. And so what is that income that you make from your job? Oh shoot, we lost her, huh? Hopefully her reception's good. Just wait. There she is. Hi. Okay. It's all right. It's all right. I know you're kind of like sketchy Wi-Fi, so it's all right. Okay, so what are we talking about your full-time job? Like what kind of income does that bring in for you right now?
I'm making under $500 a week. Under 500.
So like you're taking home about 2,000 a month, you would say?
Well, I get paid bi-weekly.
Okay, so you make like $1,500 a paycheck, $1,200, something like that?
Yeah, around like that, because it's like after taxes, I see at least $425 a week.
Okay, so your take home, so $425 a week. I'm not good at math, ironically, even though I used to be a bookkeeper. I always use my calculator. Okay, so you take home about $1,700 a month.
Just about, yeah.
Okay, and then adding 500, you said would be like super alleviating. Like I can have money to enjoy my life and save and spend and just have everything's cool. So adding that 500 to that 1,700 would be about $2,200 a month. Mm-hmm. And life would be good for you.
Yeah, I mean, for my portion of with us and me being married, for my portion of stuff and
of what you home. Yeah. Okay. So we're thinking 500 as quickly as possible, and then we're going to work on replacing the income that you make now plus that 500 would get you at 2,200. That's diamond income. Mm-hmm. Okay. So if you continue to work this 3 to 4 hours a day until we get you to diamond, and then you could say bye-bye to your job, you can do that in 60, 90 days. If you really like you're slowing down, like you're on top of it, like you're doing it every day consistently. So that's going to take you to, what is it, October right now? So we're talking like end of the year, new year, you're working for yourself. Does that sound like a good plan?
Sounds beautiful, honestly.
Beautiful, right? You're going to have to help other people make that 500 too.
Okay.
On your way. So, and obviously you're not going to be doing it by yourself. Like I'm here, Julie is here to help you. We're going to be doing it together with you.
How are you? Nice. Have a good one.
Okay. All right. I don't want to get you in trouble at work. Okay. So awesome. So that sounds like a great plan. All right. So the first thing is we want to get you started on the product, just like Julie says, so that you're doing your stories, so that you're showing people how the product works, so that they are seeing the results on you, because that is
right. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what I to show the how you say advertise the product and be like,
absolutely.
I'm doing this. Came down 5 or something pounds or so.
We're gonna use that kit. Yeah, we're gonna use that kit that you got as your sample money, as your money that you get for giving people a couple days of product to start out before they become your customer. So you're gonna pay yourself back with that kit. That's the goal that we have for that kit. But we want to get you on personal product. So tell me what your budget is for that. Like for your results, I know you said you wanted to lose like 50 pounds, right?
Well, at least 100 to 100, like 100 and something pounds.
100 plus pounds. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is your budget for product for yourself personally to get you going in that direction? And we're going to figure out the right combo for you.
See, that's what I wanted to learn more about. I wouldn't know exactly what area or how to do that.
Right. So right now we have a special for October. It's our triple threat, and it's our top selling weight loss product. And it's actually at a deep discount for our customers and for us. It's 40% off, plus like they're taking another almost $15 off for that combo. So if you ordered each product separately, it would be more. But they put it together for October, and I was thinking that would be the best way to get you started. But I want to respect your budget. I don't know what your budget is. So I wanted to stay in that budget so we can get you started like in the right direction. Okay. So that would be our fat burning coffee, our keto coffee, our 2-day apple cider vinegar cleanse, and our Thermo Fight X. That's our clinically proven supplement that helps you lose 31 pounds in 90 days. So that would be that trio. And that is, I believe it's 105, right, Tati? 105? That would also qualify you for commissions this month. So not only would you be getting the product, but you're also going to be qualified for commissions. And let me see what she said.
Sure, yes.
So that's 105 plus tax and shipping. Does that fit okay in your budget?
At the moment, not at the moment, because I'm still playing catch up with the bills.
Okay.
So I'm like trying to squeeze everything in. Yeah.
No problem. So the second option is when you get your kit, sell everything in your kit, and you're going to have that money.
Okay.
Okay. And also, when you get your first 4 loyal customers, 2 things happen. The first thing, and this is in the video, so like you don't need to remember this right now. You'll see it in the videos. We explain it like in depth. First thing is you're eligible for those $100 unlimited fast start bonuses. And then the second thing is the company gives you a $100 shopping spree. So because you're tight for money and you're catching up on those bills, I recommend that you use those $100 for sample products that you can sell, 20, 25 bucks a piece. So you can make that quickly back. And you also get product rewards. So you can get our coffee, our body wraps, our facials, and our keto energy at a super duper duper deep discount, free shipping. You get 2 of those. So we want those 4 customers for you as soon as humanly possible.
Okay.
So right now what we're going to do is we're going to make a list right here where we're on. And I'm going to ask you a couple questions so that we can get that list going. So who do you know right now that drinks coffee and would also want to lose weight drinking coffee?
That's a good question. Well, me, but besides me.
We'll start jotting some names down. How about your husband, your girlfriend?
He just had surgery, so that he can't drink any coffee.
He just had surgery? What kind of surgery did he have?
He had the bypass. surgery.
He had heart surgery.
No, bypass. The weight loss surgery.
Oh, he had weight loss surgery. Okay. So actually, there's a couple products that would be good for him. I know I've had customers that have had that surgery, so I know like doctors put you on super strict diet of what you can and can't do. But because he's going to be losing weight so fast, his body's going to be, he has to be very careful with the way that he eats. Because I know he can't eat a lot, but he has to make sure he's getting all his nutrients in the meals that he can have, because if he doesn't, I've had a customer that's had that surgery, and because your body loses weight so fast, your body isn't absorbing as many vitamins as it should be, so it can like I had one customer that lost her hair, like she lost a lot of her hair was thinning because of the rate that her body was losing the weight. And then I had another customer that she lost the weight really, really fast, and now her skin is really loose. So I'm actually going to get her on wraps because she's trying to tighten up that skin. But those are two things that you can help him with while he's losing the weight, is if he's using body wraps as he's losing the weight, his skin's not going to be as loose by the time he loses the weight that he wants to. Uh-oh, I don't know where she fell off. I think she's going somewhere else to try to find better Wi-Fi. There you are. Okay.
Yeah.
So do you have, your husband sounds like he's your potential customer.
Right.
For the wraps.
He's only allowed to eat at least 3 ounces of food. He has to have at least 48 to 64 ounces of liquid. So it's like a whole measurement thing here.
Right.
So yeah, he'll be like my potential thing, but it's just certain things like some of the stuff that he can't have because it's too much greens. He doesn't digest or have a lot of the. I went blank just now. He doesn't have a lot of it's always a lot of gas buildup for him. So
right.
Things he has to eat something or drink something. He has to wait at least a half an hour to an hour before he do something else again.
Right. So for him, what I would suggest to add to like the way the doctor's saying is either our super greens to make sure he's getting super nutrition from his foods, or our celery, or just celery, because that's something that he can measure and he can have, and it's not going to interfere with his digestion. It's going to be okay.
Okay.
So I would suggest that. Take a look at those. Your website is live, so you can go ahead and go in there and look at those two products, show it to him, ask him which one he would be more comfortable using. And then the third thing I would suggest is our body wraps, because as he's dropping that weight, his skin is going to start to get really loose really fast. And so
I mean, so far it has. It's like I see the old, how big he was. I see the stretch marks that I couldn't see now.
Right.
As far as you see the slimming down and everything and wrapping him up.
Right. Right. So I would suggest the body wraps. We also have a stretch mark cream too if he's self-conscious about the stretch marks. Some guys don't care.
Body wrap.
But, whatever he's comfortable with. And body wraps. We have a stretch mark cream. Yeah. But the wraps are really what's going to help repair his skin the fastest. So if he wants if you want quick results with him, I would say go for the wraps.
Okay.
Yeah. So have him take a look at those things and see what he's comfortable with. And we can set him up as a customer in the system for you. We're going to have to change the address a little bit so he counts as a customer. So when you're ready to do that, let me know and I can help you with that. So that because two people at the same address don't count as two separate customers. So we're going to have to fudge the address a little bit. But No worries. We know how to do that. So your husband sounds like a good candidate as your first customer. How about your mom, sister, friends, cousins?
My mom is deceased. My sister, she lives too far, and she's sickly as well. So I don't know if that would counteract with her
She's
dialysis. Hmm
What does she have?
She has sickle cell anemia, and she also is a dialysis patient.
Sickle cell anemia. Oh, because she has an autoimmune disease. Okay.
Hmm
So, well, you don't know if she'd be comfortable using the products or she's on lots of medication sort of thing?
She's on lots of medications, and she does dialysis.
And she does dialysis. Okay. Ask her if she knows about the benefits of celery juicing.
Hmm
Celery juicing is amazing for people that have autoimmune diseases.
Okay.
She might have to start with a very small amount, depending on what her doctor says, but it does amazing things for people that have autoimmune diseases. So ask her, have you read, just send her a message and say, have you read about the benefits of juicing celery on an empty stomach when you have an autoimmune disease? Do you know about that? She'll tell
It
you.
won't, like, as far as with her medications, won't affect her because she's always in and out of the hospital for the pain, and then she has to do a lot of blood transfusions and things of that nature.
So there is a book by the medical medium. It's called Celery Juicing. She can read it, or she can look at some articles as he's written online, and it's all about what the benefits of celery are in your body. She would actually take it first thing when she wakes up on an empty stomach. So it's not going to affect the absorption of any of her medications because she has to wait 30 minutes before she can eat or take medication or whatever.
Right.
So it'd be first thing in the morning. But you want her to be comfortable with that, and you want her to know what the benefits are for her. So I would simply just send her a message and say, do you know about the benefits of celery juicing when you have an autoimmune disease?
Mm-hmm.
She could say, no, tell me more. We'll take that conversation as it goes from whatever she says. But just put that out there. See if it's something that she's looked into or she's open to knowing more about, because on this team, we have people that have autoimmune diseases. So we know that these products work. They're all plant-based. So we know that these products work, but of course you don't want somebody to do something they're uncomfortable with. So first, just see how open she is to it. And the next, if she's open to it, cool. We'll find an article online that this medical medium has written. We could send it to her. She could see what benefits are for her. And then if she says yes, cool, she can be your celery customer and you can start her own celery.
Gotcha.
Okay. So there's some girls on the team, they have fibromyalgia, they have a lot of food allergies. I'm trying to think what else. One of the girls on the team, Stacy, that's lost over 100 pounds, she has problems with her knee. She has high blood pressure. She's on high blood pressure medication. We have another girl on our team that has diabetes, and she was able to get off of her medication. We have another girl on our team that's pre-diabetic, so she controls it with her food, with her diet, and she also has a history of strokes in her family. And she had a mini stroke before she got on our products. So we have people on our team that have real life testimonies that they've been on our products and it's helped them a lot. So most of the girls on our team that have those kinds of health issues, they're either on a lot less medication now or they're not on any medication anymore.
At all. Okay, cool.
And it depends, obviously they always talk to their doctor, what the doctor says, what the doctor sees as fit as the next step, all that stuff. So I always recommend if somebody has a medical condition that they talk to their doctor before they start our products, just because you want everybody on the same page, right?
Right.
So, all right. So it sounds like your sister, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like your sister's a good candidate for the celery. So do you know anybody that wants to lose weight?
I have my high school best friend. I know
Okay,
she
jot
wants
her
to.
name down. Jot her name down. We're gonna start jotting down names. Okay, so hubby, we got some stuff.
Yeah, I already wrote down. I've got
your sister,
my husband's name, my best friend's name, and
okay.
I have my other sister's name.
Okay, perfect. And then, do you know anybody else that wants to lose weight besides your high school best friend?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
No.
Do you know anybody that wants to have more energy?
More energy?
Throughout their day. They need more energy. If you don't right now, it's fine.
No, not right at the moment.
We're just jotting down names, getting an idea. Okay. And then, do you know anybody that wants better hair or better skin?
I already have her name down.
Okay. Anybody else that comes to mind? No. Okay. And then, do you know anybody else that wants to eat better? Wants to eat healthier?
No.
Okay. You already talked about people that you know that want to lose weight. Do you know anybody else that would like to make an extra $500 like you a month? You should write down everybody that lives in New York City, because it's an expensive place to live. I know, because I live in California. It's just expensive. So
I mean, everybody else I know, they either occupied or they have some other form of hustle, as they will call it, going on that they wouldn't have time to obligate to do it this way.
Okay. Well, I want you to write them down anyways, because they could be open to it. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
You never know what the situation is. Like, all you have to do is have a conversation with them, and we're going to help you with that. And they say no, they say no. But at least you asked.
Right.
At least you asked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Because Taina, who's on right now, she had 3 jobs when she started this business.
Nice.
And now she makes $1,000, $2,000 a month in her business. So you could be missing out on somebody like her. Like, she was busy. Mm-hmm. She was not like the prime candidate of a person that you would ask, hey, you want to put something else on your plate with 3 kids and 3 jobs? But look at her now. So you don't want to miss out like on somebody like her coming onto your team because you didn't ask. And she said no the first time. She said yes the second time to the second person that asked her. So in this business, you want to be the person that asked them last, most recently. Jaleesa said no to me when it came to this business, and she was my customer first, and then she decided to do the business. So what if I had not asked her? She wouldn't be here, and you wouldn't be here right now.
Right.
So you can't count those people out, and even if they say no to you, they may say yes to you later on. And you have to keep that in mind. So we're just going to be open-minded, and we're just going to ask. But go ahead and jot those names down. And then it sounds like you got a good list going of some potential people, customers already. So the other thing I wanted to ask you was, do you use Instagram at all, or only Facebook?
Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat.
Oh, you use all? Oh, shoot. Okay. You use them all. Well, that's great. Well, guess what? Those are now all your platforms to grow your business.
Nice. Okay.
You're going to start posting on all of those. Which platform would you say you have more friends on? Or like
you're welcome. Push. No problem. Well, this Facebook page that I have, I don't have as much friends that I have on my old Facebook. I can't remember the password to my old Facebook. But this, I say my Instagram has a little more friends than this Facebook that I have.
Okay, so how many friends would you say you have on this Facebook, and how many on Instagram?
This Facebook, I say I have at least about 100 friends maybe.
Okay.
And on my Instagram, I have at least about, it's a few followers. I think like 500 or 600 followers or so.
Okay. So I would definitely start growing your network on Instagram. One, because it's a lot easier and you can grow it a lot faster than Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook, when you friend request people, they usually ask you like, how do I know you? Like sometimes they won't add you back. On Instagram, it's way easier because if you have a common interest and that person sees that in your stories, on your posts on your Instagram, they don't even question it. They add you right back. And if you start using hashtags correctly, you can get a lot of followers really fast. And Taina down here, she is a master at Instagram. And she does our Zooms, our working Zooms at night on Instagram, on the Instagram platform. So she gives us like our tasks that we do on Instagram strictly. I do more Facebook, but I'm starting to go more towards Instagram just because I can see how quickly you can grow your followers on there. Taina has, I think, 11,000 followers right now on her Instagram.
His apartment is 76.
You make a delivery or?
Yes.
Okay.
So I don't know if his phone. I just emailed him.
Hold on, I can call him and find out.
Or if he wants to do it with you.
Hi everyone. Sorry I'm like super late.
No worries. We're recording.
Hi, your delivery is here. No problem. You can go ahead and go. It's 7th floor.
7th floor. So it's 7th floor.
Okay. So Taina, she has 11,000 followers on Instagram right now. A lot of her business comes from Instagram. Her customers, the people that join her team, they come from Instagram. But she started just like you. She started off with just a couple hundred. So we can do that. No problem.
Okay.
All right. So my next thing is we're going to add her to the group, the training group, so she can watch those videos. And I want to meet back with you. Do you work on Mondays?
My work schedule is Saturday through Wednesday. So Saturday, Sunday, basically all the way up until Wednesday. My off days are Thursdays and Fridays.
Thursday and Fridays are your days off? Okay, perfect. Okay, so Monday, okay. So then you're going to be available from, you said 9 a.m. to 12 your time. Okay. And you have to go get ready for work at noon tomorrow?
At noon tomorrow? I have an 8-hour annual tomorrow.
You have a what?
I have to renew my license.
Okay.
So I have an 8-hour annual tomorrow. So I'll be in class from 8 a.m. Well, class starts at 9 until I think 4, 9 to 5. 9 to 5.
9 to 5. Okay. 9 to 5. Okay. So, all right, because I want to touch base with you again tomorrow. Whenever you're available.
Okay.
Anytime. Like we could do it in the chat. We don't have to do it on Zoom.
Okay.
Whenever you're available. But so right now, like today, your priority is watching those videos and continue with your list. And that gets more into depth in the videos. So like you can keep growing your list. But I want you to start sending out some messages, making some connections, some contacts. Tomorrow as a team, in the morning, we're going to decide when we're going to do our opportunity Zoom for the week, which you can invite people to. But in the meantime, I want you to make your list and start reaching out to invite for that, because the opportunity Zoom is going to do the work for you. We just have to make sure you have a couple people on so that can be your customer, right? And we want the customer part done as soon as possible so you can get your shopping spree and be eligible for those bonuses. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording right now.